Okay, here we are up at Douglas Street, right at the head of the canal. Pretty fugly up here. Lots and lots of ebullition. Actually, there's a little fry underneath all of that. It's bubbles and fry. Ah, amazing. Fair bit of coal tar. Incoming tide starting to push up a little bit. Try and get a baseline here for DO and all the other numbers, and I'll post. I'll do a post. Do this as a reel. Do the numbers as a post. Everybody get all the numbers they want. Knock themselves out with it. All right, later. Hey guys, how you doing? It's I think it's like 4:40 right now. Just doing our first testing for Saturday. The rain is really, it's only just starting. We're opposite Dykes Lumber in 4th Street Turning Basin. Up there is one of the float and buoy monitors that is meant to be giving us continuous data. I've not seen that yet, but waiting for this one to kick in. It'll calibrate. Yeah, still calibrating right now. It's going to think for a minute or two, and then it'll start spitting out data. Let it come in for a minute. Yep, there it is. Can't quite see that data, whatever that says right there. Can't see it. Oh, 6.33. Amazing, really good DO right now up in 4th Street Turning Basin is where we are. That will take a plunge, and what happens in these turning basins here, there's no real CSO outlet at the end, so the bunker will come in and they will school up in here, especially with this good water. And as the CSO comes down from Butler Street and it goes past the main channel and then comes back up in here, then that's what kills and suffocates the fish. Hi guys, how you doing? Now we're up at 2nd Street Dock, 2nd Street Street End, Treasurer's Boathouse, our dock that we're not allowed to use, or public dock. It's a lanternfly, dude. It is starting to rain a little bit heavier now. Doing our second round of testing here. Ended up settling out at 4th Street Turning Basin at 5.32, something like that. Initial first sampling here is 6.42. So we have high tide right now. It's very murky because of the turbidity from the capping that was ongoing throughout the week. A little bit of flotsam and stuff on the water, but that's not really, that's like street end type stuff, not CSO type stuff. This rain, if it fills in and continues as forecast, we'll end up with some CSOs, but we'll keep monitoring and check this water quality as we go. That's the idea of what we're trying to do here. Second read in 6.47. Yeah, it's actually pretty good up here right now. Amazing what some 2 weeks of dry weather will do for you. All right, so now we're at the head of the canal, Butler Street, just at the end of Douglas Street Street End. Those 4 openings right there, that is the Butler Street CSO. Right underneath here, I think somewhere close to that end is the Flushing Tunnel opening. That brings in fresh water from the harbor. And here we go, we got our first reading. Up at this end, no, can't see it. There it is. 2.4 DO up this end. So it's always pretty stagnant up this end without Flushing Tunnel. It really struggles to get tidal exchange up here, and the CSO water just hangs and is just pretty dead. Hi guys, how you doing? So I guess the rain has started. We'll have to see how it continues, but this is relatively heavy rain, so I would expect things to start running relatively soon, within half an hour maybe. This is underneath there is 9th Street CSO. Nothing's happening there yet, but we can see in the canal coal tar, a little murky, a little flotsam. We go up here, a better idea of how much it's raining. This is our first kind of a flush that happens, is everything from the streets close to the canal. You can see everything's running across the other side. Huntington, behind that bulkhead over there, you can see there's foam. That overflow is running. I see that GCC is open, their container's open. Maybe they're doing something today. Up here we've got the sand barges. That is the last capping material for the head of the canal. That will be placed by the grabber on the barge up at Butler Street. But I will make my way up to Butler Street and test water. Head down from there. Keep you posted. Hey guys, just reached 2nd Street street end, Dredger's Boathouse. This street end, everything from Bond Street down this way that lands on the roof or the street sidewalks is not going into the sewer, and that is awesome. It gets diverted into stormwater, goes through at least some of it goes through the sponge park right here, which is kind of like a biofilter, and then it goes down into the canal as a much cleaner just fresh water. And it adds, you can hear all that gurgling, it adds dissolved oxygen, which is great, and stops at least some of this kind of like flotsam that you see right here. This is all street end type flotsam, or the floaty things that come off of all the shorelines and all the streets and all the sides. All right, the rain is eased off, so we've dodged it yet again, right? It's crazy. It's not looking too great out there though, so I'll keep following the canal. One of the reasons that Flushing Tunnel's been turned off here is meant to be because the flow disrupts the capping, and for the life of me I do not understand how this gigantic flow of CSO, which is not huge right now, right? This is a pretty small intense little rainstorm. It's already slowing down, probably going to continue. It's not looking so great, but I don't understand how this flow is different from Flushing Tunnel flow, you know, that does so much good. Obviously the CSO is not good, but Flushing Tunnel is good, and why that it disrupts the capping but the CSO doesn't. Anyway, oh, here we got another, oh, there's a nice CSO happening right there. Look, there you go, little storm overflow right off the end of Douglas Street here. Well, we're testing, so we'll see what it says. Hey guys, well, now it's really flowing. It is heroic. That is a heroic CSO event. It is disgusting and nasty. I do not understand how this kind of flow does not affect the capping, but Flushing Tunnel does. I think I'm calling bullshit on it. Yeah, this is absolutely horrific. Oh, I got some nice lightning there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is going to be another fish kill. This is horrific. That's a lot of water. Look, you see it's throwing up an eddy on the end there. I don't know what the cubic volume of this is. I'll see if I can find out and tell you guys. But it is massive. and heroic. If there's any fish in any street ends, any turning basins, they're going to get trapped. We're going to have another fish kill. I'm testing over the edge here. I'll pull that up in a minute, see what that is, and I'll work my way down the canal. All right, happy CSO event. 0.27 DO, ORP, -1.6.